Hey guys, it's the Cow, and we are here with an updated guide to the new contested territory, or actually any contested territory that has no farms. So, we're using the ice stalling strategy. You can also try the regen strategy, but it's a little bit cheap, that one. But we're starting off with a ninja here, and a mortar, kind of like, basically like usual, until round 15 or so. But the idea is to stall all the balloons in the front of the map with ice. Not kill them, just stall them there as long as possible, and then get a 0-4 sniper. Its ability is it gets money, so you can call them like supply drops and stuff. And basically farm with snipers. So it's no farms, but it's a way to get money like farms. So it's a lot more difficult to set up than farms, obviously, but it's easier than regen strategy. There's basically three tiers to this thing, which is farms, which is your go-to strategy when you try and go as high. And then this is probably the second option you go to, because it's fairly easy to pull off, but it's also you can get farther with it. You can get farther with it. And regen strategy, it stalls balloons for as long as you want, basically. So that's high risk, high reward type deal. But just for normal gameplay, you're probably going to want to do this. So up until round 15 or so, it's pretty smooth. And then you have to pull a bit of tricks or something to get the 0-4 sniper, because it's cost around $14,000 to get it. So here we go, just sliding through here. No big deal, just getting for the Moab or whatever that's gonna come, and getting the ninja up. Basically just trying to survive until round 15, until you can get money. Oh, and you're probably gonna want to get a village too. I'm just watching to make sure these ceramics don't get through. But it looks like we're going to be fine. So we're getting the village in here to reduce prices of stuff, and that's mostly where we're going to put our Moab Maulers, because you want all your defenses outside of the range of the beginning. So if you noticed before, I did move the entire my entire defense back a little bit, so we can try and just have it so none of our defenses are shooting at the frozen balloons, so we can stall them as long as possible so the sniper can regenerate its ability and we can get as much cash out of it as we possibly can. So getting round 10, and everything's looking pretty good. We got our 4th tier ninja, so it's not too bad right now. And we're getting another ninja in here. You're probably going to want to get around 2 ninjas, depending on what balloons you have in your territory. You're probably going to want to get either 1 or 2. Probably 2 though, because it's better. And then, yeah, so we'll just get a couple of them up. And when your money is, you can basically, when you feel like your defense is solid enough that you can get around $10,000 or so without losing the game, you're going to want to get the 0-4 sniper. But in the meantime, we need to prepare for the Moabs, because there's a fine line between getting the Moabs, or like sacrificing all your money to get the sniper first and get as much like money as you can out of the sniper, and surviving through stuff. So you're going to want to probably get the Moab Mauler first. And here comes 15. So right around now, you're going to want to see how much money you can actually save up. And right now I have about 4,000, 5,000 or so. And it's getting a bit close. But we're handling it pretty good. But the Moab is coming, so we do need to get at least 1 Moab Mauler, maybe 2 for a BFB, surprise BFB. But, you're gonna have to get at least 1, maybe 2. But, of course, we can always sell them later. So, you need to survive until you have enough to get the sniper up. So, there's regens, this shouldn't be too hard, and here I'm getting a sniper. And, here comes the Moab. I'm gonna quickly get up some ice towers right around here too. See if we can, freeze some of the Bloons. And we're not doing too bad. So right around now, you want to upgrade them all to 1-1, because you don't want 2-1 to kill the Bloons, because you want them there as long as possible. So you can spam the sniper ability. And right now we don't have the sniper ability, so it really doesn't matter. We just need a few $1,000s, around 10,000 or so. Probably less than that though. And obviously you can see everything's getting stuck, which is what we want soon, but not right now. So we're just microing the mortar to get everything until we have enough. So 15 is where you kind of start to see what your stance is on money and what Bloons are coming out, and 20 is where you want to start preparing for the ice strat. Now, I got a BFB here, so I'm just going to build a quick Moab Mauler and try and take down the BFB, which shouldn't be that difficult, but still, you don't want to underestimate the Bloons that are coming out. So, here we are stuffing the Bloons there, and one more round should do it. We should have enough by the end of this round to get the sniper, I hope, because the earlier the better, because then you can get the maximum amount of money. And another BFB is coming. So right after this, I'm going to sell all of my Moab Maulers right now, and my mortar, and I don't quite have enough, but I sold, what did I sell? I don't know what I sold, I sold an ice tower, and I got the 0-4 sniper. So as you can see, the ability is building up in the bottom left there, and what you want to do is, this is kind of the hardest part about it, is you want to stall the Bloons, get the 0-4 sniper, get the ability at least 2 times, or 1 time. I was kind of unlucky here. But, as you can see, we're getting, stalling the Bloons again. But you want to build up your Moab Maulers again as soon as possible. Because if a BFB comes, or a BFB or a Moab, or anything blimp related comes out in the time that you don't have those, it's bad. Like, you're probably not going to take down a BFB Moab, maybe with the ninjas, but it's a bit risky. And buying back the other ice tower now. We don't really need the mortar all that much. Right now we can just get camo on the monkey village, and that should be good. But as you can see, we got another Moab Mauler. We've already bought it back by the next round, and what you want to do right now is, again, everything's just on your Bloons, what's happening. So either you want to get more snipers and try and get the max amount of money that you can, because you have to build up enough money and pay for the snipers basically by round 30. Otherwise, you're not going to have enough defense for the DDTs and oh my god and stuff, and you're going to waste it all on the snipers. It's like a farm. You have to put money in. It's going to give you money back, but you have to get enough money back to profit from what we're doing, right? So, you have to get as much money as you can. As you can see, it's pretty easy to get money. Like, you can just spam this thing. Within, like, a few minutes, it's going to pay for itself, like, $1,100 right there. And the ability costs around 10,000, so that's 10 supply drops that you need. And we're stalling the Bloons here, so you can get, like, 5 in each round. So, a couple rounds, and it's basically paid for. So, And then buying more, of course, would be a good idea, because the more you invest in the snipers, the more reward you're going to get out. So, not only gave 500, but I'm not exactly sure what the range is. I think it might be like 500 to 1500 or so. I'm not exactly sure, but it gives a fair decent amount for what we're doing here. So, it's certainly a lot better than just surviving on your own and without using farms or anything. So the only downside to this is, well, it takes a long time. You're gonna have to sit there for maybe an hour or so, an hour or two, depending on how far you get in this, just stalling all the balloons. But the good thing is stalling the balloons only lasts till round maybe 35 at most, because then all the stuff that comes out is just blimps and stuff, and not just balloons. But you definitely want to get up before round 23. Definitely. If you haven't, then you're in a sticky situation right there. Because basically, from what I've found, is that a lot of these rounds, in between 20 and 25 or so, they're mostly just balloons and the occasional blimp or Moab. So, yeah, this is actually a really long round. We're doing pretty good here. Almost enough for another sniper. Another snipper. So I did build a couple more ice towers in my at home base. So I have 6 ice towers that I can build in total, and I used 5 up front, and I saved 1 for an Arctic wind in the back for my actual defense. And later on, I did sell another ice tower up front too for a second Arctic wind, just because all the balloons. It's a fairly short track. So, and here's a BFB. I was going to build another sniper there, but I don't know if 2 Moabs would be enough for PFB. I want to be sure, because, yeah, I don't want to get here and then screw up and, screw up and have to redo it all again. But we're almost ready for another sniper here, and that should do it. We're like $10 short, $15 short. Okay, now we got a second 04. You never want to upgrade it to 1424, because then it'll pop the balloons up front faster, and the faster you pop them, the less time you have to spam the abilities. So there we go. Also, the distraction with the Moabs works really, really good, because it'll send them back to the front from the ninjas, and it will freeze all the balloons. So that actually works really well. And with 5 ice towers, it's going to freeze them there forever, pretty much, until your snipers pop them. So, getting more monies in here. It's actually amazing. When you have 1, it's not bad. But when you have 2, 3, when you have 6 of them, it's insane how much money you can get. Just from the supply crates. So we're sliding through here. Nothing's difficult at this point, and yeah, it's pretty easy, to say the least. After you get your entire setup started up, and the hardest part is basically just setting it up at the first place. So the first sniper is the hardest part of it all. The only bad thing also is that you can't freeze zebra balloons or camos or anything, but that's fine. You're still freezing ceramics and rainbows and pinks and greens and yellows and all that stuff. So I'm not sure if a 03 village would do anything, or 03, because it says you can pop it all. Maybe it would freeze zebras and stuff too. I don't know. That could be an interesting addition, but as it is right now, it works pretty good, and you can basically, if your opponents aren't using this, you can get a solid 10 rounds ahead of them, farther than what they've gotten. So I didn't want to release this the video too early in case somebody in my group finds this out and then they're like, oh, I'm gonna go kick the cow's butt right now, and then I'm gonna lose territory. But I also want to show you how this is done, like how you can actually like overcome no farms in any of the contested territory for now and the future ones, because any like forest terrain, heavy forest, I think those you don't get farms in those either. So, and mountain tiles and stuff like that. So, like you're not gonna get that far for any of those if you don't do this or do something similar. You're not gonna really get past round 30 or 34. I think is the farthest I've seen somebody get. Not using this strategy. So here we go. 4 snipers up already. And now we're getting like 4 times the amount of money from what we were now, and we're only like 3 rounds further. So as you can see, like the build up of money is pretty good. So what I actually did forget to do in the later rounds is sell my snipers, because you have to treat them like farms. Like when you feel like your defense can't hold it up, you don't want to keep the snipers around. You want to sell them for better towers, because they sell for a decent amount, like 10,000 or so, I think. So if you got like 8 snipers up, I think I have 8 snipers right now in my arsenal. If you have like 8 snipers up, you can sell those for like $80,000. So you want to do that, and then you can build your defenses up rather than just letting Bloons run through. So you can make it at least a few more rounds than what I did if you did do that. But yeah, it's just freezing Bloons. I'm not exactly sure how the leads are getting popped, because I don't have lead popping power on my snipers. And the ice towers can't pop the leads. I don't know. But maybe the Moab Maulers are getting a stray shot in there and they're popping the leads. I don't know. They miss and they pop the leads or something. And we're getting more snipers. Got like 6 of them up now. And basically a 7th already. Or this is a 6th. 7th soon. Like 30 seconds, because basically every 5 seconds or like 3 seconds now, you're getting another supply crate. They're all over the place. So after you get all the snipers, you can basically just build up your defense. You can get maybe a 3-0 village if you wanted, just to get more popping or more money. But I don't know, I tried that last time. I actually failed. I tried to make the video before, and I pulled a noob cake move, and completely forgot about DDTs. I was just building up my Moa Maulers, and I completely forgot about DDTs, so they ran through. So I had to remake the video. But hopefully I remember this time to get DDT popping power. And I've got all my snipers down right now. And BFBs are coming out, not a big deal at all anymore. We're around 28. And we're getting money like crazy from all these supply crates. Or supply drop abilities. So, and there we go. We should be able to get another thing. And I always seem to be like just a couple dollars short on the stupid monkey. I always do it like 14,000. I seem to be like $10 short every time. It's ridiculous. For buying the next sniper, but whatever. It's all good. So I'm just building up my defense now because there's nothing else to really spend my money on. Can't really buy more snipers because I don't have any more. And I mean, if you really wanted to go really far, like, I'm sure you can regen farm, but that's just a bit cheap because you can sit there for hours on the same round doing it, whereas the rounds still progress. Like, you don't have to sit there for an hour on the same round just farming up all the money from the supply drops. Like, the balloons are eventually going to get popped. So, also regen farming is pretty difficult. I tried once just to see if I could do it, but I failed miserably. I'm sure I think a regen rush comes out in 25, so I'm sure if you do this strategy up until 25, and then got together a quick few wizards with the tornado abilities, you could probably get it up. So, just buying all my mobile ballers, I have like $15,000 now, 13,000 now, and I'm just spamming the mobile ballers. Can't forget about the 0-3 village though, so get that up, and get up an Arctic Wind, just for some balloon popping power. And you can't forget about the supply drop abilities either, because that's your main income right now. Like, if you saw my other video, right around now BFBs are giving you like $100. So your main source of income is the supply drop. So you need to rely on that as long as you possibly can. So, rolling through here. And we've built most of my mob maulers. And it's basically same old. Right now, popping the balloons. The balloons. And getting more ninjas. I did turn this down to low quality so I can fit 2 towers, like ninjas or snipers, in per slot thingy, I guess, per little thing. So I can fit a lot more snipers in back there than I could in high quality. So, it's better, I guess, because you can fit more inside the monkey village and get stuff for cheaper. But I've basically built all of my mob maulers right now. Getting a quick ring of fire in here for some balloon popping power. Trying to fit 2 of them in. Oh, I got 2. 2 of them in there. And I'm hoping to get up a Spactory, or a Mob Shutter Spike thing, by around 32, because I kind of need that. I'm checking just to see how far I can get the thing in there. So Mob Shutter Spikes, this should help with this. Oh my god, too, but we got like 12 cannons or something ridiculous up right now, so this oh my god should be a piece of cake. And we got an Arctic Wind too. So as you can see, all the snipers have already pretty much paid for themselves, and we already have a better defense than before. Like, we failed on this round the previous time I played. So, like in my previous video, and like, we're just getting started. We still have all of my snipers left. Oh, and here's the DDTs. Piece of cake. The Mob Shutter Spikes just tore those things apart. They're basically just the bane of the DDTs. And like, yeah, it's fairly easy. It's getting easy now. And things haven't started to scale a lot yet. So, obviously, I'm not sure if this tile scales faster than other contested territories or not, but I don't know, I feel like it scales faster, or maybe it's just the short map, I don't know. So I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm not clicking the go button. Click the go button, you silly cat. Okay, there we go. Putting in another spike factory right around here. Mob Shutter Spikes. Oh, and I didn't get the left sided upgrades for the monkey village. I should do that. And I can't quite fit it in the range, or can I? I can fit it in right there. Let's do that. Or not, yeah. Right there, okay. That works too. And you always want to get, if it's inside the range of the monkey village, you don't have to get the red hot spikes, because they can already pop everything, because that's what the 3rd tier monkey village allows you to do, the MIB. I'm selling the spike factory just to get the one at the back. I'm getting another shorter spikes closer to the middle here, too, just because that's where it's going to be used, I guess, more for DDTs. But as you can see, there's a seriously thick carpet of death right in the middle there from all the spike factories. And I think I'm upgrading them to 4th tier right now, so I can get that thing, the ability that you can spray them all across the map. But as of right now, I don't have that. And look at this Moab, it's going to just get shredded by these, by the spikes, and by everything else, all the Moab ballers. And we're going to get a super monkey. Is this what we're getting? Yeah, we are. I'm getting a super monkey. Fit him in down there. I don't want him in range of the things, but super range. I don't know. I didn't upgrade him either. But whatever. Whatever. Got super monkey. We can deal with this stuff. There we go. Roboplasma. Easy as cake. Just destroyed all the frozen balloons, but we got enough money right now to deal with whatever. As of right now, we do. And here comes more BFBs, and we're taking them down. Easy as cake, or pie. And the snipers are taking them down the frozen balloons super fast. I'm just going to sell a quick ice tower here, just to get another Arctic wind in case they wrap all the way around and the mob gets all the way around. I'm getting a bit of money that I had. I didn't use a supply drop, so I'm just using it now. And I wanted to fit another super monkey in here, but I don't want to stick it down south of the Arctic wind. I don't really want to. I mean, I could stick it right there, but I prefer to stick it somewhere where, like more centralized. So I think I'm going to sell the snipers, or a couple of them. The super monkey has a much larger build radius than snipers and ninjas and stuff do. I don't really want to sell them because I want to get the maximum amount of money. But as of right now, I think I'm just going to build another spike factory. Stop it, cow. You're not going to fit anything else in there with that other spike factory. It's too big. Yeah, you can't fit anything else in there now. Whatever. Let's go. And everything's just getting popped before it even comes out. That's what she said. Or is it? I don't know. We've got regrows. I think those were a couple of regrows, but... And we're taking everything down. Super easy. And the DDTs are not getting anywhere through that cluster of spikes. And we're going to start buying pop and all abilities now. Or at least one of them. Because they are helpful. Very helpful for a later game. So, we've got one of them right now, and we do need to buy that other super monkey still. Because I have two of them. So, I do wish I had that 4th tier spike factory ability, because sometimes the spike factories don't have enough time to build up the spikes before the DDTs get to them. So, I wish I could just, pop the ability, or, activate one ability, and then, or start the round, activate the ability, and then, they would just run into a whole bunch of spikes and get popped before they even got to the spike build-up. If that makes sense. And oh my gods, not a real big problem right now. I'm just gonna get another pop and all ability right now because we have the money and more is better. More stalling is more popping, so. And more money because more supply drops. So we're gonna try and get another super monkey in here. Sold 1, 2, 3 snipers. And oh, I saw that. I can slide right in there. Get another robo monkey, because they're pretty good. Look at that, we sold like 3 snipers, and all of a sudden, bam, we have like $33,000 to just spend. Can't really fit them anywhere though, which kind of sucks, but it's all good. Don't really want to fit them up at the front there either. Just in case any balloons do come out, we can still stall them, but it's a lot less. You don't get as much rewards. We're getting a left-sided sniper right now, so in case any big blimps come out, like oh my gods, it will stall them shortly. As you can see, it's the oh my gods getting stalled for like a split second. The front one is at least. And when the sniper shoots it, because that's what it does. It stalls blimps for like a second or two when it shoots them, which is interesting. So if you're going pretty late game and stuff, you can just get that and it'll stall a lot of balloons. So as of right now, I'm gonna try and get another snipper in here. Get him up to 4th tier. And here we go, another snipper. You have like no money though. Now that those things are expensive. So, and we're doing supply drops and all, which is nice. And round 42, it's not that difficult. Just more oh my gods and stuff. So we're taking it down. And more DDTs. I think this is where I pull my dirt move here. Is it? I don't know. But it's right around here that I do. Because I forget to like mortar stall or something stupid. So here's like 1, 2, 3, 4 oh my gods maybe, or so. And so I have to stall the Moabs. There's 1. And I have to stall them again. That's 2. And I actually do need to stall them again. I should have like sold my other mortar and bought another one because I didn't have enough money to buy the 4th tier. So I pulled a dirt move and I didn't mortar stall there when I should have like sold and bought another one, but I decided to build a completely new one. It wasn't even the branch of the monkey village. But I got to round 42. That's enough to take the lead. And yeah, that's how you get decently far without farms. So thanks for watching and have a great day.